Welcome back. The Manadono Studio show is filmed in front of a live studio audience of exactly... It's hard to count. It's hard to count. How are you all doing? How am I doing? I'm very sleepy. Oh yeah. That's some nice coffee. So, we got stopped last week by some kind of snake. Your prayers have been answered. Your prayers have been answered. Do you know who else's prayers have been answered? Bomron. So, with my new fresh body kit, controller, we are free to roam the Snaefell. We are free to go and re-engage with the Frosty Liz boy, which is in fact the exact opposite direction to where I was going. None of these enemies give me XP, as I remember it, so I don't think there's... I don't think there's really any point in engaging with them. But that does put us into a tricky predicament. Because none of these enemies give us XP, we can't level up. And because we can't level up, this fight that we're now in is now capped. This is as strong as we can get.
Something is not right here. Be on your guard.
Yes. Yes. Here he is.
Me.
Very undulatal. He's not even a spectral sentinel. That's the thing that annoys me.
Since time beyond memory, I have been sealed away in that frozen fjord. But now I am released. Alas, my lengthy imprisonment has sorely depleted my powers.
This is not Shenlong. This is not the Wish Dragon. Wishes will not be granted today.
Skies above Sniffelheim are to once more dance with fire. Then first I must feast. You shall have the honor of being the auroral serpent's Sabar.
Okay. Recolor Dragon incoming. No buffs at all. 0 buffs. Great Sword God, I guess. I don't think it makes a lot of difference if we accelerate in this fight. I don't think we can get extra turns. We can get a level 2 Insulatal, okay. That, Cutting edge. Cutting edge, baby. Oh, wow. I guess an accelerator can't hurt. Oh, maybe I was wrong to judge accelerator. Maybe it is good. Sylvander's just dead. Full on killed. We don't have Zing Stick yet, and it really annoys me.
Hear me.
Yeah, I know.
You won't get away with this.
Oh shit.
I owe you one. Like this.
Come on. Okay. I'm pretty sure we don't get any XP. I really don't want to grind at this kind of level. A lightning resistant headband, that's important part of the Corsair's kit. And there's a lot of XP to the next level as well. You seen these? You seen these figs? I don't know what to do. We're obviously not going to have a good time fighting this lad. I'll try again, just... Maybe we just got unlucky with RNG.
Stay focused.
We do need insulator. Ah, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that.
Unfold! I can't move.
That's what I wanted.
Pull your socks off. Here, princess.
Hustle dance, baby.
Ha ha! Ha ha! Ah!
Oh boy.
Here, honey. Oh, Rabby, darling.
Big rap.
Cheers.
That won't work. That won't work.
Pull your socks up. Thank you. Ha! Ha!
Thanks.
Yes. And then a multi-heal.
Here, princess.
Thanks.
Cap it off. Boy.
We're not done yet.
That's fine.
Here, princess.
Big old multi-heal.
Ha! Yeah!
A big old hustle dance.
Cheers.
Gah!
Good. Uh. think we can insulate them?
Don't let him get you down!
Woof.
I'm on fire!
The wacky sack. Oh. I did like no damage.
Here, honey.
498. That's like a regular attack. What the hell's going on here?
I'm coming, darling. Unfold! Leave it to me!
Thanks.
Uh-oh. Good.
Ha! Ha!
Uh-oh. This better have paid off. This better have been the correct decision.
Here you go, laddie!
Here it is. Is that a coup de grace? Or have I just wasted an ultra attack? Fuck. Abilities, Hustle Dance. Does a lot of healing. Surprisingly large amount of healing.
That should get the old blood pumping! Hey!
Hey. I want to do a Hustle Dance. But I don't want Rab to die. Oh, fuck.
Cheers!
It was just RNG. Perfectly able to kill it.
You are strong, just like the detestable Luminary, the one who sealed me away all those years ago.
Speaking of which, back you go.
Where Aldwin succeeded, you shall succumb.
Bro, do you need a mint? Do you need some 5 gum? Bro.
What the... Can't... move...
Maybe use the power of the Luminary?
Piteous wretches, prepare to be consumed.
Maybe whip out that Luminary power right by now? Maybe... maybe...
No, my strength, it's straining away. What is that awful noise?
I thought for a second that the Final Fantasy main screen was gonna appear. But we have been played.
Beast, be gone, thou black offence! May heaven's winds propel thee hence!
Yeah. Gonna seal you into the moon, lad. Oh. Turn to a powder.
Don't worry, everyone. I'll have you back on your feet in no time.
Who are... No way!
Who is she, Eric?
Bold luminary, Yggdrasil's chosen, long have I waited to greet you. We of Arborea swear to protect you. While we live, none shall defeat you.
Rhyming you with you, a brave choice.
It's ever so nice to see you all again.
Serena, it's really you. Thanks for helping us out there. But where did you spring from? And where have you been?
I've been trying to make my way back to Arborea ever since that awful day. But I got rather sidetracked seeing to those who needed my help.
I'm shocked we didn't get side quests for this. We got a Eric arc. We got a Sylvando arc. I demand a Serena arc.
When I heard that the golden iceberg blocking Sniffelheim Harbour had melted away, I decided to try and make my way home from there.
Ah!
You're heading to Arborea, eh? We're on our way there ourselves. Reckoned you keepers would be the best folk to ask about a certain sacred flying contraption.
A flying contraption? Well, I've never heard of such a thing.
Okay.
But I'm sure Father Benedictus will know something about it.
Benedictus.
It's so wonderful to see you all again. Would you mind awfully if I tagged along with you?
Prom 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 prom. You see those beads? They're polyhedrons, but they have a shader which gives them a circular specular highlight at the correct-ish position, so they actually look more spherical from a distance.
If we follow the path up the
Fancy.
mountain, we'll be in Arborea in no time.
Fancy.
Well then, shall we?
Shall we? As long as there's no more giant black snakes blocking my path. Why did it have to be snakes? This is weird. There's no blend between walking and running. There's just a threshold value there. You see that? There's obviously a blend in the animation there. Just keep it all low key so it doesn't just appear out of nowhere. But the actual speed you move, look, the actual speed you move doesn't change with the analog input. That's interesting to me because most modern games do. Most modern games, they'll have a curve. They'll have a, you know, you're running and now you're walking. And now you're kind of speed walking. You can't continue this way while mounted. That is the way forward though. And one room's quite small. And also we can mount things over here, so this is bias of the heaviest degree. Is that a bronze statue up there? I think we already got that chest. Not gonna lie. Begs Benedict.
Take this, can opener!
Nice.
Metal slash.
Huh.
Hup, yaha!
Okay. At least it didn't do less damage, right?
Kraken!
Oh, we get XP from these. Oh, you can make that. I believe in you, Exo Robo Bunny. Oh, you made that one. Nothing up here, dude. Guess it was a gather point that we already collected. Not today, statue. Can't catch me. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
You won't get away with this.
Need a little oomph.
I like how we're all stood really close together because we're on a ledge. That's nice attention to detail. Isn't that nice attention to detail? The best camera angle. Thank you.
Not bad at all.
Did you see that? Well, we get XP from those. They don't even have red eyes. That's scary. That is scary. Is that not scary to you? That's scary to me. Just think about how strong the red-eyed monsters are going to be in this area. Something I love, orchestral snare drums and how far away they put the microphone.
This is...
So they just sound like they're in a back room somewhere.
It was so beautiful here before.
Oh. I mean, it still is beautiful, it's just on fire.
Our poor little angels. Veronica, Serena, please come back. We'll do anything.
Fidelis, Alma, you must not lose hope. Veronica and Serena are the heirs to the power of that most holy of sages. As long as they are together, there is nothing that can...
By the gods, they've been separated. It's the end of the world.
Oh,
No, he's happy to see him.
Serena? Is it really you?
Mother? Father? You're alive!
Oh, Serena, my little angel. I never thought I'd see you again.
Serena, my child, have you come back to us alone? What of Veronica?
What of Veronica? What of her?
She's not here. But I thought she must have made her way home already. She's certainly somewhere nearby. I can sense it. Somewhere north of here.
Okay. Seems legit.
You can really tell where she is?
Yes, it's her. I know it is. We have to go and find her.
Howdy, Pops. When the World Tree fell, I feared that we would never see you or your friends again. And now you've been returned to us all. Have you saved one? Pray, go with Serena to the grove, north of the village, and seek her twin. I would like to check out the shops first, maybe. There is only one shop. God damn it. It's an item shop too, that's boring. We don't want items. We want guns! Oh, they sell guns? Okay. Glow stick! A blazing bright wand with a futuristic feel filled with lashings of light magic. That's cool. That's cool, but it's not a spear. I think we can make Queen's robes. Minister's mitres. Holy hat said to have been popular with high priests of old. We don't have one yet. I guess it's our responsibilities as adventurers to buy these. Staff, anti-magic, hieroglyph staff. Equipment bag, unfortunately. I'd like to see it, but it's not very good. Fun size folds, baby. Give me them queen robes. That is not a weapon. Clothes? Maybe I can't make them. Robes. Yeah, I can. Ah, yeah, I can. I've got all the ingredients too, so it won't even cost money. Get out. Trying to charge me 12 grand. So we got Quadrabash, which is 19, right? We've got Multi-Bash, which is 7. It costs 14 to do 8 hits. It's way better just to... And that's why Multi-Bash is dangerous, right? Triple whammy. Oops. It's fine. We'll get at least a Queen's Robe. If not a Queen's Robe, last one. I wasn't that far away. Yeah. Beautiful. 7 Perfectionist Pearls. Are the number of Perfectionist Pearls equal to the number of Perfectionist Pearls are not equal to the number of Perfectionist Pearls required to rework an item. It requires 14 pearls, but it only gave us 7 for making it. Also, left trigger is a select button on the menus, and it's really throwing me. It's really throwing me. I don't know. But yeah, we'll rework it because Serena needs new rags, new stuff, new. What's a cool word that I could have thought up in the moment for clothing? Yeah, that's right. Use that word. That's the word that I wanted. That's the one. That's a +3 for sure. And there's no way you can tell me that wasn't a +3. Yeah. Yeah. Beast. Are there any cool weapons we haven't made yet? A Fenrir Fang maybe? Wyvern Wand? Yeah. Seraphic Scepter. Magic Mending. Sage's Stick. Battle Fork. Demon Whip. Do we not have one of those? Ice Claws. Yeah, I think we're good. Thanks, by the way, for reminding me that I can make those. And also... Full Fathom Fork. A pronged poke that's taken on so much of the ocean's energy it can hold nature-based monsters entirely in its thrall. I mean, that sounds pretty good. God damn it, the flowing dress is better? Are you kidding me? Clairvoyance card imbued with the power to increase the defense. Block chance, parry chance. Ice and darkness. That increases magical mending by a fair spell. Plain yet pretty band that provides the wearer with extra ump. Mystic? Increases concentration. What does that mean? The Garter's good that... What was the pink ring gives you extra MP? Garter doesn't give you extra MP, but it does give you charm and defense. We've only got anti-freeze earrings in right now, right? So... it's just a defense thing. Clairvoyance card imbued with the power to restore MP. Striking first in battle. Strength ring. She had the restorative for a while. Hang on a second. Are you saying that Serena can't equip the swimsuit? There's no swimsuit for Serena. That's biased, man. That's biased. Do I have enough pearls to upgrade that garter, in fact? That is my question, because that would be helpful. Rework. No, I need 3 more. We can just warp there, though. It's fine. We can just get some from the metal lads. Also, character builder. She's only got 23p. Hey, I didn't want any of these, did I? Oh, that's a pet power piece, you see. How many does it cost? 3, 4, 8, 12, 15. We can get it. Are any of these pet power pieces? Oh, that one is. Oh, shit. 15, 10. None of those are pet power pieces. Oh, do we have any... We might have some skill seeds. Seeds. Oh, perfect. Skadoosh. There we go, we got all the pet power pieces now at least. I think it's fairly clear which people you're meant to have in your party. Holy shit, Eric. What the fuck? Bruh. Maybe something will happen. She's only level 43. Oh my days. Right. She has almost got as much attack as Sylvano though. Wow. Howdy, friend. The priest who stood in this place when you last visited did not survive the fall. Though I have long since retired from the holy life, I am duty-bound to continue his good work. What a nice guy. He's just going to do someone else's job. Also, please understand that my gameplay time now pretty much represents... In fact, it does not even represent because there've been plenty of restarts, plenty of do-overs. Today we've had 2 TPKs already. Just think about that. Just think about that. 104 hours. Jesus. Jeez, what is wrong with me? We're going to the Grove in the north, right? Howdy, friend. Ah, Luminary, what brings you to this quiet corner of Arborea? Is there not beyond this point save a small and secluded copse? It's a place of little significance to anyone, except perhaps Veronica and Serena. They often played there as children.
You think Veronica's really here? If she is, she's keeping a low profile.
When we were children, Veronica and I would often come to this grove to play. I was sure she would be waiting for me here. Veronica! Veronica, where are you? There she is! I knew it! Wake up, lazy bones. You'll catch cold sleeping outside like this.
Oh no.
Veronica? Look, her staff is shining, and so is the mark on your hand.
Touch it.
Do you think if you touch it, you might have one of your visions?
Nice cube map reflection, bro. Oh, it's a cutscene. I better keep my fingers well away from any buttons.
Oh no!
It's not a cutscene. It's pre-rendered. It just has a dodgy filter on it. Ah.
If Yggdrasil falls, the world will...
Oh shit. Oh.
I have to do something.
Oh, I thought she was crushed by that giant rock behind her, but she's just in front of it and very small.
You're the only ones who can save this world. Don't let me down. You have to go on without me, Serena. Look after the Luminary. Veronica, you gave your life to save us.
Octagon. Whoa!
No.
I've been collecting whips
darling.
this whole
Even
time.
in your final moments, you were thinking of your friends.
And for what?
No!
No.
Oh, Veronica.
I'm down a party member. I hope you appreciate this.
Why must the good die young?
Yeah, Rab. What's that say about you, buddy? Rob a lot of trains in your youth?
She wasn't here after all. She's gone. But I will not let her death be in vain. Where she led, I must follow. I have to tell everyone. I have to tell Mother and Father.
Oh no. Dressed like that, though? I see I have made a grave error in judgment. There's someone else here, maybe? Is there's someone else here? Someone else in this zone, maybe? Huh? Maybe there's someone in this zone, maybe? Huh? Someone else, huh? Maybe there's someone else in this zone, huh? Maybe? Ooh. Eric, you in my party right now? Eric's in the party. What?
O great and glorious Yggdrasil, whose holy heart is the symbol of all life, today we mourn the loss of a beloved child of Arborea. Though she came into life with another of your hallowed leaves, she departed this realm alone. May she one day return to you and bloom again upon your branches.
Oh yeah, shit. She's gone into the... What you call it? Limbo. There is no Yggdrasil tree, so all the souls just get...
I thank you all for gathering here today to celebrate the life of my dear sister.
We're having an actual in-game funeral right now.
Even in her darkest hour, Veronica thought not of herself, but only of protecting the Luminary. She was a keeper to the last. Now, I ask that each of you offer up a lock of hair to the sacred flame, that its light may guide her on her way back to the World Tree.
I think the fact...
Oh, Veronica, my little angel. Curse you, Mordigan. Why could you not have taken me instead?
My darling, darling daughter. How could you leave us without saying goodbye?
Serena appears steadfast despite her grief. But the sight of her poor parents is heartbreaking indeed.
My child, I must speak with you and your friends. When you have a moment, please come to the cathedral.
Okay. I will be going to the grove first, but okay. Grove me. Grove me. Man, I don't know. I don't mean to nag, but don't you think we ought to get to the cathedral to find out what Father Benedictus has to tell us? He said when I have a minute, alright? I'm busy. I'm busy. Fine, Jesus. These extended triggers are great, by the way. Kind of. They really do take up like all of the dead zone of the trigger.
Forgive me for some... You came in search of the sacred conveyance upon which Erdwin and his allies rode out to face the Dark One.
This is not pertinent information, Benedictus. You could have told me this any time.
How did you know that?
For some days before your arrival, Holy Yggdrasil granted me another vision.
That's funny. Holy Yggdrasil's been gone for like a month.
I saw you, honored luminary. You were standing alongside Serena upon a great white object that transported you to an island in the sky. A strange and beautiful place.
And you think this was a vision of the future?
His eye's still under that eye patch.
I do. For in my dream, Veronica was not with you. I have been greatly troubled as to what her absence might mean.
Oh boy.
I had hoped and prayed that my fears were unfounded, yet, alas, they were not. Which made me wonder if the conveyance upon which you stood might also be real. And then I remembered. Cetacea. The legends tell of a divine being who soared through the skies on silver wings, a beast summoned to Erdwin's side by a mystical melody. Perhaps it was upon Cetacea's back that you rode in my vision.
Huh.
And perhaps the island upon which you alighted is the next step on your journey.
Huh.
I intend to scour the annals for indications of how she might be summoned. I will inform you forthwith if my researches should prove fruitful.
Good.
Now, the day's unhappy events have surely taken their toll. Rooms have been prepared for you all at the inn. Pray, rest a while.
But first, the Grove. Am I gonna look at the doors that don't line up when they close again? No, no. I think disrespecting this game once per playthrough is enough. Father Benedictus said that he had prepared rooms for us at the inn. Don't you think it'd be awfully rude for us to ignore his kind offer? Don't you think? Don't you think it would be awfully rude? Don't you think if we were to ignore his kind? Don't you think offer? Don't you think? Serena, you have a house here. We talk to the lad or we just go in? Nice room. 3 beds. Oh yeah, Serena. Yeah, but there's 7 people in the party. Boy. Oh boy. It's gonna be 3 in one of those. Top and tail and top, my friends. Top and tail and top. This doesn't sound very mournful. Ever since she was a child, Serena has always been somewhat lacking in her drive. Where Veronica led the way, Serena would blindly follow. Indeed, it was Veronica alone who insisted they should seek out the Luminary. She even convinced their parents to let them leave. Serena does not have the courage to challenge the Lord of Shadows. I prithee, Luminary, do not lead her into any more danger. Her place now is not with you, but with her parents. Not only for their peace of mind, but also for hers. You talking smack? You talking smack about my fucking healer? That I haven't had? That I've had to deal with this 4-foot old Scottish man for the best part of like a month? Kidding me? I'll hit you. Another precious flower of Arborea plucked too soon. Another irreplaceable life gone in an instant. I am weary of tragedy. If I must attend another funeral, let it be my own. Damn. Veronica and Serena have always been as one. Before they departed to seek you out, they spent every waking moment together. The memory of her dear sister will never be far from Serena's heart, I'm sure. In this way, at least, they will remain together forevermore. Sad. Are you having trouble sleeping, I take it? It is to be expected. Veronica was a dear friend to us all. It's only natural that her passing should come as a shock. Dawn is still many hours away. Why not take a walk around the village to clear your mind? Take as much time as you need. Veronica's parents were struck numb with grief at learning of their daughter's passing. As such, all of the responsibilities for a funeral service fell to Serena. She saw the ceremony through admirably, but it must have taken a heroic effort to hold back her tears. That poor girl. Ah! Good evening. It's almost as if the sky is crying, like it was raining like this when I last saw your mother. The night when I fell into the river and you drifted away from me, I swore that I would one day grow strong enough to protect the people I love. But I still have a long way to go. We're lucky Veronica had the strength that I didn't. He's up here. Ah, shit! I triggered the cutscene already. Promise, promise, oh my love, thou wilt wait in boughs above, that our leaves might bloom together. Though time hath torn thee from my arms. This could have been voice acted. This is a big part of the game. And you have the voice actors do everything else. And time had wrought us countless harms. Time shall make us one forever.
It's a love song from the Age of Heroes. The story of a lady pining for her long-lost sweetheart. No one remembers who wrote it, but I've loved it since I was a little girl.
This is some good coffee.
You know, something's been bothering me. Veronica. We were born at the same time, so our leaves bloomed at the same time, didn't they? Do you think they'll fall at the same time too?
I don't know. You've always been a bit slow, to be honest.
Oof.
But I hope they do. Serena, I want you to promise me something. If anything happens to me, promise you'll finish this without me.
I shan't promise anything of the sort. I don't even want to think of such things. If only I had promised to do as she asked. Perhaps she might have been able to make her sacrifice more easily. She was right, you know. I always have been slow. When it came to talking or walking or learning magic, I was always a step behind her.
Look at this fucking ray-traced reflection. It's probably not a ray-traced reflection, is it? It's probably a render target. That would make more sense. It would make more sense to do that instead of ray tracing. You just have a second camera. You flip the image, paste it onto a plane that intersects with a mask. You got like a little mask there. You see that little mask, and then you overlay. You can use a custom depth filter to get rid of all the background shit that you don't want rendering in the scene. You just select Serena as your custom depth object and you cast that into the thing. It's also lower resolution than the actual render, so that plays a part in it too. It's performant, although it wouldn't have to be. You know, it's not like we're rendering the world here. We're rendering a floor and some feet. Also, VTuber stream. Is any VTuber stream complete without some feet? And then they got like a little transparency thing. They make the image that's being reflected a little transparent too, a little bit, not too much, and then they modulate the whole thing by some falling ripples, which are probably a texture. They look like they fall in the same 3 places over and over, so it's probably either an animated texture, a GIF, or you know, a looping thing based on T, delta T. Or, you know, it could just be a ray traced reflection. Who knows?
Tread my own path.
See, look how crispy that is compared to the reflection.
I hate to ask, but would you mind awfully not going anywhere for a little while? I think I'm going to cry.
Okay. We will stand here in the rain.
Thank you. I'm sorry to be such a bother, but I shan't be one any longer.
Yes.
Veronica died to save me. I must make the most of my life, for her sake.
Okay. Do it. What?
No more tears. That was the old me. Goodbye.
What? What just happened, yo? That moon doesn't look circular to me.
What in the world? I feel different.
Ooh. Do you feel like you've gained proficiency in whips?
Thank you, dear sister.
Serena can now use all of Veronica's spells and abilities. Ooh. Oh! Oh! There it is. I see. So their skill graphs become the same skill graph at the end of the game, I see. That's nice. Quickfire whip strike the pack's force for Tree of Dragons can cancel any positive effects. That's pretty cool. That's pretty wild. Not gonna lie. Holier hymns. Increase the effectiveness of hymns. That's 40 points. Be like water adopts a fluid flow that can greatly increase the number of parries performed. Enable this to user to counter. Ooh. Spooky aura. Enchanting echo. You able the user to occasionally cast the same spell twice at no extra cost. Nice. Not see any pep power pieces. But we do want to unlock all this. Sage's Breath. What was this again? Channel Anger. Greatly increases the damage done by offensive spells the user casts. This skill though, isn't it? That's 65 points. Oh. But it's not an active ability. I should have fucking bought that. God damn it. Oh boy, that was pretty intense. She's got short hair now. Check it out. Can she equip the fucking pig? Can she equip the pig? If only. If only she could equip the pig. I heard a mournful melody drifting on the air tonight. I presume it must have been Serena strumming her harp. You can't run away in the middle of the night and leave all your friends behind. Doesn't go anywhere. It's a closed area, man. Let me do what I want. Throughout the ceremony, the tears did not cease to fall from Fidelis and Alma's eyes. They returned to their home as soon as it was complete, but I doubt they will find any more comfort there. Do not disturb them, I prithee. Oh, shit. The lady who lives here lost her children in the fall. She has taken in a young boy who lost his family too. As for me, I just help around the house once in a while. There are few families in Arborea that have not lost loved ones in the Lord Shadow's hands. I imagine the same is true all over Erdrea. Yeah, it is true. True. Poor child lost his entire family in the aftermath of Lord of Shadow's destruction of the World Tree every night since he has tossed and turned restlessly in his sleep. No matter how many tears one spills for a loved one, it will not bring them back. Slowly but surely, one must build one's life anew. No, Morrigan, don't take her away. That's exactly what he said. Where's that mage? Oh, shit. Yeah, I read this already. I read this. The mage that was standing here learning how to cast fireballs. That must have been his mum. Damn. Should have cast a fireball. You know? The strongest of magics. The strange floating island I saw in my vision must surely have come in connection with your fate, and as must Cetacea, the divine being whose back your predecessor once rode. I shall scour every volume in the village to glean some clue as to how Cetacea might be summoned. If I should learn anything of note, I shall tell you immediately. No doubt you are tired from the day's exertions. Rest at the inn, and I'll rest prithee. The night air is cool and damp. It would not do for you to catch cold. Well, it would not do for you to catch cold either. I left your door open. Yeah, we read this. Pseudonym. We read this. The journey itself, blah blah blah. Made friends, blah blah blah. There's some people sleeping here. They are just sleeping though. Here we go. Here's a party member. Hey, would you look at that? The sky's cleared up right up. Perhaps it's had something to do with that sad song coming to an end. I'm just gonna stop trying. I'm just gonna stop trying. That was Serena singing, was it not? I'm just gonna stop trying. I can't without a stimulus. I just can't. I'd have to have like. It was fine. I say fine. There was a reference material when we were in whatchamacallit. But he just doesn't speak enough right now. The locks of heather went out into the flames, and the last gift we give to our kinsmen, the divine light of their burning, guides our friends' souls to Yggdrasil's holy heart. The band of hair offered reflects the depth of feeling for the dearly departed. After the loss of a spouse or close relation, it's not uncommon for the bereaved to gift half of their hair or more. Damn, son. Holy braziers must be kept burning throughout the night. It is my duty to ensure that they stay lit until morning. What is that face you're pulling, though? Okay. Oh, that's Thingy and Thingy's house. He said don't disturb him. There's something I must tell you. I am not Veronica and Serena's father, nor is Alma their mother. I am sure that they both realized this long ago, that this was the case, but they were never so unkind as to say it. I hope that we all have always loved them as we would have done children of our own. The pain of losing Veronica is almost too much to bear. We would happily have departed this world in her place. Some 18 years ago, Father Benedictus found a basket lying beneath an old oak in the grove north of the village. 2 baby girls lay inside it crying for their mother. My husband and I had long wished to start a family, but the heavens had not provided until that day. We took them in and raised them as our own. Oh, Father Benedictus told us that he had sensed great power within them, and that they were the heirs to the soul of the holy sage. But that was not what mattered most. What mattered most was they needed us, and so we strove to raise them as best we could, to love them and make them happy. And yet even so they have managed with naught but death and despair. Oh, my poor sweet Veronica. Cry, cry, cry. Aw. That it? Ah, it's so fun. He's got a fucking dog! Ooh. Hey, honey. What was that light I saw shining on the terrace just now? Could it have been the first rays of the rising sun? No, it was much more fiery. You know, it reminded me of a certain someone. Explosions, huh? It's the first time I met Serena. She seemed like such an airhead. Some kind of girl who walks straight into trouble without even realizing it, you know? She sure has changed. Veronica's up there somehow looking down. I bet she's proud of her, of what she's seeing. I know what it's like to watch your little sis finally grow up. Oh, fuck. I feel like we're missing someone. Ah, Heavy. Heavy Arms Bruller. That's his name now. Heavy Arms Bruller. B-R-U-E-L-L-E-R. Ever since my son passed away, I've thought nothing but following him into the next world. Until tonight, that is. The ceremony of repose of Veronica's soul reminded me that long, long ago, when she and I shared our dreams for the future. I told her that I wished only to make a happy home in Arborea, and I still can, as long as I keep fighting. Veronica would be so angry with me if I gave in to my grief. Yes. My wife has been in deep despond ever since the fall of Yggdrasil took our newborn son from us. This is the first time since that dark day that I have seen her smile. A long road still stretches before us, but with every small step we draw a little closer to the happiness we once shared. I just realized there's a fucking basket of spears here. And this red orb. Nice orb, bro. Oh, they aren't smashables? Okay. I'll stop trying. I think that's it. I think we can just chill. I don't find Heavy Arms Brewer though. Where's he gone? I don't find him. What's wrong with my English today? There he is! Brulin. Across his Bruley board. When Mordegon was reborn as the Lord of Shadows, the fate of this world was thrown into disarray. If only I had realized that Jasper was in the demon's thrall, perhaps I could have stopped him. Perhaps Veronica would still be alive today. Don't think about that. You did what you did. That's it. Didn't think he'd be all the way up there. Heavy Arms Bruler sure is a wily one. Well, at least it stopped raining. If the sky was crying before, it seems to have cheered up a little now. What do you say we head back into the inn? It's almost dawn. We should try and get some sleep while we still can. The cutscene was trigger that we can talk to this guy. Welcome back to our humble hostel, Luminary. We'll be returning to your room. Yeah. Very well, if you follow me. I don't think I need to follow you to my room, because there is actually only one room in this building. It's an open-plan mezzanine with 3 beds on it. I don't think you need to show me upstairs to the only other place in the inn. Oh, shit. Hi!
Good morning. Or should I say good afternoon?
Shut up.
The sun's already high in the sky.
Game is roasting me on my own sleeping habits. It is pitch black outside. What time is it? 6 p.m.
Father Benedictus dropped by earlier.
It's 6 p.m.
He says he has something to show us at the top of the mountain.
Beast.
Everyone else has gone on ahead, but I thought I'd wait for you.
They seen the PS5 launch already, and
Shall
the
we go
Luminaries
join
just
them?
like...
There's a little door to the right of the cathedral. The path
What?
is through there.
Should not have had that ceremonial cup of wine after the service last night. I feel so sick and can hardly stand. Bro, you mean ceremonial bottle of wine? What would Veronica say if she could see me now? Ah, what an ignominious wretch I am. Yes. I'll tell you about the time I drank a whole bottle of Prosecco. I was watching the Bourne film, The Bourne Legacy. It doesn't actually feature Jason Bourne at all. Whole bottle, just gone. Good morning. Father Benedict has passed through here and is mourning way up to the top of the mountain. Said that you were to join him there, that I shall allow you to pass. I know not what he wishes to tell you, but please go to him with my blessing. I don't know what I did there. I opened camera mode. God, that coffee was so good. What the fuck? It was a Colombian 3 from... I can't remember the brand. I think it's Sainsbury's. Taste the difference. Tick, tick, tock. Perfect timing, Mr. Luminary. I found a password not 2 seconds before you appeared. Goes to show that even a timid talker like me can be of use. Now, allow me to share it with you. We can hammers at the Roma encampment. By the altar of the forgotten past. Talkity tick, you can use that password I gave you to visit another world from the echo chamber and take it. Right. There are more talkers out there whiling away the hours searching for passwords, you know. Be sure to take a moment and talk to them if you come across any. And with that, I'm clocking off and trundling back to Tickington. It was lovely meeting you. Good luck with the rest of your adventure. Tick-tock. Oh, fuck, he's right there.
Ah, there you are.
He's right there.
So glad you could finally join us.
He is directly above Arborea. Oh, fuck.
Yggdrasil blessed me with another vision in the night. I saw Veronica standing upon this very ledge.
What's she wearing, by the way? That's an interesting getup.
It is known as Luminaries Landing. When Erdwin descended from the heavens after facing the Dark One, this is where he alighted.
Cool. A stick!
This is the Calamus flute. In my dream, Veronica played upon it.
Veronica is a harpist, not a flautist.
It once belonged to the great sage Serenica. She left it in Arborea on her final visit, the day after the Dark One finally fell.
I just have my doubts.
I gave it to Veronica as a memento of her heroic ancestor. And yet, when I awoke this morning, there it was, upon my pillow.
No, you're right. I have missed a key element of the game where the menu popped up and it said that Serena can now use all of Veronica's skills. Veronica is a flautist. So now Serena can play the flute. That's fine.
It is a sign. The flute will reveal the path you must tread. Serena, my child.
If this does not summon...
Be so kind.
If this does not summon the Dragon Sword, I will be extremely disappointed.
Of course.
Yes.
I think I must be doing it wrong. But if Veronica was playing it in Father Benedictus's vision, it must be the key. Can you try, perhaps?
The luminary just steps up the flute. He just makes those like dry, unsounding, because he can't get the mouthpiece right, and he's never played a musical instrument in his life. It's just a horrible noise. Just a pierce, and he like at the final he just frustrated so hard, he just blows as hard as he can. There's just this piercing high E. Just like, and everyone's deaf after that point. And that's the end of the game. They never summon the dragon.
The mark! It's glowing!
Do you know how hard it is to play a flute? Let me tell you, boys and girls. Oh, fuck. It's a fishing rod. Nice.
What the?
Fishing rod? I fear it is I who am seeing visions.
Yes. Heavy Arms Bueller, you said it.
You got a bite.
Brawler?
Oh,
Fuck,
go
I
on,
fucked it up.
darling. Reel it in.
Is that what I called him? I can't even remember my own fucking stupid jokes anymore. Damn it. Fish! That is a what the fuck is that? A whalema? A fucking Bahamut? Bahamut's a fish, by the way.
Fish?
A giant
No, that's a whale!
a giant fish with a bull's head.
So
Oh,
it
you all
was
think
as
he's a
I
dragon.
suspected. It was upon her back that you rode in my dream.
Okay.
The sacred conveyance of the luminary. Cetacea.
Now, old man, I don't mean to bug you, but now that we have a flying machine, do you have a skeleton key?
It seems that she heeds the call of the flute. You must play it whenever you require her aid.
Did we unlock a fishing minigame?
Go, luminary, and seek out the floating island. It is the world tree's will. Whatever awaits you there will surely aid you in the fight against the Lord of Shadows. Do not let Veronica's sacrifice be in vain. Now,
But yes. All those things. I'm thinking I might make my own trigger replacements for my pad here. I can just steal the back casing and cast something in a resin or something. Ask one of my friends very nicely to 3D print something. Who knows? Maybe I'll get my own 3D printer. Huh? How's that? Huh? That is a whale. That is a blue whale with wings. This is mental. The loveliest catch. Awarded for recovering the flute left behind by the late Veronica, and with it summoning the serene being known as Cetacea. Oh, it's just like flying the fucking... Is this a Lugia? Is this a Lugia replacement? Because we had the bird in Dragon Quest VIII, and that was like a Ho-Oh replacement. Is this just Pokemons? It's really hard to control. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, we don't want to go to that. That's hot though. There's some sparkles coming out over the hill there. Should we check out those sparkles, maybe? What's this? Land at the Mangle Grove Whale Way Station. No. Or are these just places we can stop? So we can't actually just put down wherever we want. It's not safe to land here. To dismount Cetacea, look for floating islands or pillars of sparkling light. This is the sky. So I see that there are several floating islands now appeared. And there are several drop-off points that we can access. Slightly less helpful than the Yellowbird. Dismount Cetacea at the battleground. That doesn't sound ominous at all. Why not? Mysterious object looks somewhat like a candlestick. Foreboding fog hangs over the entire area. It doesn't seem like a good idea to proceed any further. I don't know what to say. Don't give me a place to land if I can't fucking land there. What's wrong with you? Smooth. This is a wall of fog when you traverse the world's edge. That's cute. That's cute. So so Final Fantasy VII managed to have a completely fully mapped toroidal projected world, right? Okay, so Final Fantasy VII, you can boost through the ocean all the way. This game has a loading screen in between, a hidden loading screen, albeit, but there's clouds at all the way around the edge of the world, and so when you go into the clouds, it teleports you essentially to the responsible place on the other side of the map. But because you're in clouds, you maybe won't notice any glitching geometry, and because you're high up, you'd be able to see more of the world, quote unquote. It's a very small orb. I guess that's all I can say. It's a very small Earth. A very small planet. It's a concession that they had to make, I guess. It's just how do, alright? It's just how do. It's a cool hack, and I hadn't even thought about that. A transition. Well, is that the hyperbolic time chamber? You get the fuck out of here. Is that the hyperbolic fucking time chamber? Yeah. Dude, I'm landing with the Kais. Supreme Kai, what's poppin', lad? Oh no. I don't like the look of that face.
So there really is an island in the sky, just as Father Benedictus said. I wonder if he was right about there being something helpful here too. Is that a temple of some sort?
It's the Supreme Kai's house. I think
Well,
Lord
there
Popo
must be
lives
some
there
reason
too.
we were brought here. Shall we go and find out what it is?
The hyperbolic time chamber, of course, where we can spend decades training but only pass a few minutes in the real life. It can also affect the gravity settings of the room to increase your strength. It's like you haven't watched DBZ yet. Okay. I will one day have to set up a material property matrix for the for my game as well. That's where we came in, right? Okay. We did a loop.
We can see you, you know. Come out from behind there.
Ah!
Huh? What is it?
It's...
Ah, it's you! I'm of the Watchers.
Oh god.
The Watchers? And what are they?
Of course. Ground dwellers not know. Not know of us.
We watch over Erdrea. Watch for as long as Erdrea exists.
This is freaking me out, man.
Well, what do you know?
I'm freaking out,
And
man.
what are you doing skulking behind a pillar, Mr. Watcher?
This is home. Home of all of us. Once were many islands, many watchers. But attack came, Lord of Shadows. All crashed. Only this island remains.
How come I have not seen a watcher on the surface then?
That's awful.
Mordigan got to you guys too, huh? Sounds like you've been through a lot. Sorry if I was out of line just now. How come you survived anyway? And why did this place get left alone?
Truth. Good questions, Eric.
Guiding light burns within, has burned since time began. Was in Temple of Dawn, here, was cleaning. Attack came, was protected by guiding light.
This guiding light of yours sounds pretty special.
Oh, we're here looking for a special something to help us defeat the Lord of Shadows.
The Lord of Shadows.
Do you think the guiding light might be it?
Not know. Is not's weapon. Cannot defeat. Perhaps.
Perhaps you seek our Ultra Mega Turbo Laser Cannon.
Wish to help, but I'm only child. Know little of world yet.
Oh god.
Guess we'll just have to take a look for ourselves then, huh?
Yes. But what are we going to do about our poor little
Party
friend here?
member, party 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 member.
I'm Watcher. Story of Watcher's not over.
Boo.
You beat Lord of Shadows. Then World Tree returns. Cycle restored. Life and rebirth. Dead ones get new life. My brothers, my sisters. All begins again. Please, Luminary, succeed.
Wait. You know who he is?
Okay. Very gentle in how he approached this. Mysterious something 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 feels like Yggdrasil, but nothing happens when you touch it. Mr. Toriyama really does like this circle with the square paving. Circle with the square paving aesthetic. I'm not sure about the radial square paving. That's new. Makes a nice contrast though, I guess. Hey, Urn.
Oh, it's beautiful. And so holy. I feel purer just looking at it.
Good.
Wait, the mark.
When's Hendrik gonna get a new costume? Answer me this. When's Hendrik gonna get a cool... Why don't we have Hendrik's fucking parade costume as an unlockable in-game? This is a travesty, right? I've seen him in it.
Whoa.
I've seen him wearing the
Did all
clothes.
that light just get squished down into that little thing?
What little thing? I missed it, sorry. It looks so dangerous, though.
Hmm? Oh, look!
And the Watcher comes in. What have you done?
I sense something very special in them. I know this feeling.
Are they cuttings?
Yggdrasil, I think you should take a closer look, don't you? I've a feeling they have something rather important to show us.
Are they cuttings? Are they cuttings? Bro, they are. Give me skill points, bro. Is that Erdwin? Dude, Erdwin's party looks boss. See the big Nappa looking dude with the armor?
You all saw that too, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that man. The mark on his hand. Oh, you don't think...
Aye, I do. And I've a feeling you've the same instinct, laddie, eh? That was Erdwin, the Luminary of Legend.
He had that fucking all his balls wizard.
I never thought I'd see him with my own eyes.
So those were the original heroes? The ones who defeated the Dark One way back when? The
Sure.
more we know about them, the more chance we have of finding out how they beat him, right?
Ah, you're not wrong. Let's see what those other seedlings have to show us, shall we?
This giant headband's intriguing. It covers the ears. Wait. No, it's fine. Serena is back in the party. I guess the game had the sense to do that. Touch the seedling. Oh, he uses a fucking maul. Big old pow ham.
Did you see the size of that hammer? Was it just me, or did it seem special somehow?
It was no weapon, that much is certain. A forging hammer, if I am not mistaken.
That was not
But what were they
forging
forging?
hammer. You see, I have flat bases. You forge with a flat base hammer, you can end up with fucking pressure fractures. The end of the face of the hammer. That's why that's why forging sledges have got like a rounded lip. That's why the sword. That's why the bevel hammering sword things they're domed, bro. You want smooth, soft transitions when you're doing that kind of hot form and shit. Because you can end up with these direct lines, and when you have like that, they form a pressure. They form a pressure thing. You get a fracture when you finish the actual piece. You'll get a fracture from the inside of that, diagonally out from the average angle of the two knots. It's a thing. Look it up. If you cut a right angle hole out of a thing made of steel, and you harden that steel as if you were making something useful, and then you hit it, it fucking breaks there. It's been proven.
Well,
it's
I think
it's a
we all
thing.
know where they were, at
Speaking
least,
of
don't
which, I think I recycled all my cardboard, and that was a mistake. So I want to do some prototyping, because I absolutely 110% need to start and finish making this. So I'm making a cool thing. Do you know the Awoken? Do you know the Awoken? Making one of them.
Let's see if the last seedling makes things any clearer.
I will be. When I stop fucking up making it. I cut out a template. I cut out a blank already to make it, but I'm not happy with the way it goes together. Nightmarishly difficult to actually do, and I think I'm going to take a leaf out of some of the Italian masters and do a different kind of tank construction. Slightly less lore-friendly, albeit slightly less screen accurate. Concession. It will be a much stronger knife, and it will be much easier to make, and I will be happy about that. I'm also going to make it out of stainless steel, because carbon steel's a nightmare. Let's just all take a moment. Let's just all take a moment to agree that carbon steel is a nightmare to work with. Carbon steel is a nightmare to maintain while you're making the object and after the object has been made. Let's all agree that historically carbon steel, that is carbon steel without suitable amounts of chromium, niobium, or any other kind of rust prevention elements added to it was only ever really used because they had no fucking idea that they could put rust preventing stuff into their steel. The only reason that high carbon, low alloy steel was ever used in history is because they didn't have the technology necessary at the time to do powdered metallurgy and make actual good homogeneous pieces of stainless steel. Just imagine you are a Roman soldier in the Legion and you have yourself a sword that doesn't fucking rust when it gets wet. Imagine for a second that the maintenance cost for your entire armory has slid dramatically because no longer do you have to replace rusty ass shit on all of your dude's gear that's been trudging through the junk. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to make anything out of a non-stainless steel, unless of course there's a specific mechanical property of a non-stainless steel that you are expressly after. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I don't even know how I got into that. Yeah. Carbon steel's a nightmare, and if you can make things out of stainless, I would highly encourage it. There is at this day and age, we have plentifully performant stainless steels. So there's been a lot of shtick that stainless steels, they are forging something with it. That stainless steels are typically softer than unstainless steels because they have a different mix of alloying materials, right? They have a different elemental composite, right, which makes them softer. Usually it was chrome. Chrome is actually extremely hard, brittle metal. But
sure of it.
Does soften somewhat. It's the top of the crumpet mount, the Mount Crumpet. But these days we have perfectly hardenable stainless steels. I have a, where is it? It's gone. I've lost it. It's gone. I've lost it. Oh well. This isn't stainless steel. It's very nice though. So an example of the stigma that stainless steels get. Spider Co make a lot of their knives out of VG10, which is it's I don't want to give it any mystique by saying it's a Japanese steel, but it's basically a CRV. And I think the chrome vanadium line of steels is where stainless steels gets a bad rap because a lot of cheap stainless tools are made out of that. Chisels and screwdrivers, the ultra bargain level stuff. And it gets a bad rap because it's an impact steel. It's made for things which see extremely high loads at extremely short time ratios. And so it has to be much more flexible than a regular steel. That's why they have the vanadium in there. It gives it strength at internal pressure. So it's great for things like hammers. I will say CRV is a great steel for making a hammer out of. It is not a great steel for making a knife or a sword or anything that needs to be hard. Because it doesn't harden quite as much as other steels. It's you know, it doesn't.
So if I understand what we saw correctly, they found some ore and a hammer, then went up a mountain and forged a sword.
Sick. But that's because it wasn't made for making blades out of, right? It's a stainless steel for high impact, low hardness tools. Hammers, drivers to a certain extent. Really, ideally, you want your screwdriver to be softer than the screws you're working with. So it's a good idea to not have massively hardened screwdriver ends. Although you also want to have the right screwdriver. Anyway, but this Spider Co make a lot of their knives out of VG10, and it can go hard. It can go properly hard. It can be a serviceable steel, but they tend to not do that. But I have this Spider Co here made in K390, which is a regular non-stainless steel, and it's very hard. It's great.
Wait, of course.
And that's where I think maybe
Sword
part
of
of the
Light.
mythos originated. The Sword of Light.
Indeed. They would not have gone into battle with the Dark One unarmed.
Huh.
Yes, that's the power we need. That's how we'll drive the darkness from the world.
But Mordigan took it, right? Unless... Are these visions trying to say we need to...
Mine.
Yeah, that must be it. We need to make our own Sword of Light, just like the old heroes did.
I like this minigame already.
All right, we've got ourselves a plan. Not much of a plan, but we'll just have to fill in the gaps as we go. Let's start by paying a visit to the places we saw in those visions. I'm betting we'll find some more clues there.
Aye. It looked like they found that ore on another one of these floating islands. I reckon we'll need to have a word with our wee pal about that.
Good. But to give you like an example of a stainless steel, a modern stainless steel that's great for knives, great for blades, great for hardened tools, cutters, dies. Elmax springs to mind, and it's been a while. N690, that's a stainless steel, isn't it? Bowler N690. I don't have any of that though. And it's the problem with these steels is that because they're formulated in the way that kind of starts removing the kind of the weakness of adding chrome to a regular carbon steel, i.e. lowered hardness and poorly distributed carbides, they're expensive, right? They're expensive and they're hard to work with because you need to heat them up much hotter to get them to actually harden, which is a massive hurdle to overcome. But I recommend Nylox steel from wherever you get Nylox steel from. I think it's made in Germany. But that uses niobium, as well as some chrome. I think it's 10% of chrome and maybe 6%, 0.6% niobium. It's not a lot, but it's enough.
And that was
I'm gonna look it up.
In the vision where
I'm
they
gonna
had
look
the
it up.
hammer, right?
I don't even give a crap.
The Sultan knows something.
Nylox metal metallurgy. Nylox metal metallurgy. Niobium alloyed knife steels S35BN, S110V, Nylox, and more. Nylox is 0.8% carbon, 12.7% chrome, 1.1% molybdenum, 0.9% vanadium, 0.7% niobium. Yeah, there you go. No tungsten, no cobalt, no nickel. Good. You do not want tungsten, cobalt, or nickel in your knife steel, especially if you're making cutlery, because they're getting close to heavy metals, and especially cobalt. There was a series of cutlery made in the 50s and 60s and 70s, made from something called stellite, and stellite is a cobalt alloy, and it tends to make the food you eat off it poisonous over time.
Oh,
exactly.
I remember now.
Don't quote me on that.
That mountain. It's the volcano near Hotto, isn't it? How could I forget?
That's the one.
That sounds like we're going on a wee world tour then. Hotto, Gallopolis, and wherever that other island happens to be.
It would make sense to forge something in
we're
Hotto.
setting off on another adventure, Veronica. You'll be with us in spirit. I know it.
I mean, she's
All
inside you right now.
Let's go to work.
Sorry, was that too dry? Let's move on. Let's move on.
You find, Luminary? Thing you seek?
The thing I sought was knowledge all along.
All is intriguing. Remember a tale from my grandfather. Guiding light helped ancient heroes. Helped in forging of sword. Sword to beat darkness. You have seen their quest.
Who let Sayaman and Mr. Popo fuse? We don't not.
Floating island. Island of vision. This is called Battleground.
Donut.
Battleground? Why would anyone go looking for ore on a battleground?
Mine was there. Mine of great ores. Great powers.
Oh god, you just put your headphones on? Yeah. The voice.
Great battle occurred. Great
The
losses.
voice.
Great pain. Victors took all. No ore. No more. Perhaps. Tale of centuries ago. Perhaps tale false. Perhaps or remain. Perhaps.
Look at that sad face he's pulling there. He does not believe that there's any ore left.
Well, it can't hurt to go and have a look now, can it? Come on, you lot.
Okay.
If you forget purpose, if you need clues, come to me. Tales from Grandfather may help.
Oh god.
Good luck.
Ah. Got that fucking stuck in my head now. Thanks, Nobu Uematsu. How dare you form one of the catchiest power metal bands on the planet? Having that kind of power, it's not right. Is this Kame's place? Yes. Foreboding fog hangs over the entire area. Does not seem like a good idea to proceed any further. You can drift the burb. You can drift the burb, yes. The burb has been canonically driftable since time immemorial. Good sesh, by the way. Good sesh. Oh! We're not going down there until we've gone over here. A Dracolite. I don't know what that is, but I've got one now. And I want more. Nice to see your homebrew encounters worked out. They were homebrew! Oh yeah, that wasn't quest, was it? That was side quest. That was someone's personal quest. And you did something unexpected. Running across a wall with an acrobatics check? Oh, I don't want to go down there. Anything that looks like a shortcut is a shortcut away from treasure. Let's be real. I see something glistering, but I cannot mine it. Loyalty mission to use BioWare term. What? Loyalty mission to use BioWare term. What? Loyalty mission to use BioWare. This is the same room I was just in, isn't it? Don't give me any of that shit. It's not. Character specific mission. Using the fly trap. Character specific missions. I'm so fucking confused. Mini med me up though. I can't believe how many mini medals I've missed. Like there's like 100 in the whole game, right? Densinium. Dude, don't worry about it. I'm not worrying about it. I just don't know. I just don't know what's going on anymore. This is. Wait, what? That's where we went, right? Is that where we went? I fucking check now. You can go up here, and then there's. Yeah, that is exactly where we went. It's just a big old loop. Like a character mission in Mass Effect is a loyalty mission. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Ukesh is now big friends with the Shep. Recipe book entitled Encyclopedia of Expert Equipment. Learns how to make ogre shields, brigand's mitts, titan belts. Fucking titan's belts, mate. Fucking beast mode. Mithril. Fucking love Mithril, man. Do you think Mithril's actually just like titanium or something? It's fairly strong, fairly light. Turbo titanium. There's a gather point, baby. Bop. It's a canny box. Motherfucker.
Concentrate.
I called it before I pressed A. And then it was. Oh boy. This lad is not messing around. Oh my goodness gracious me. Look at all these spells. Oh! Deliverance. Oh yes.
Here you are.
She's not wearing any socks. I just realized this.
Let's get a move on.
You missed it as well. I cast like a finisher move on an enemy earlier. The camera just panned into a bush. Like I couldn't see anything that was going on. It was so funny.
Here you are.
Mid-heal was not the correct choice. Yeah. I didn't see what that did. Got him.
Goodness.
See the skill, baby. Oops. Why do they even give you a heal all if there's a handy heal all? That's so stupid. Like, there's a lot of things in this game which are just there to make the player feel stupid. So, handy heal all will most effectively use spells and or items, if there are no spells available, to heal the entire party, right? Heal all will just use the first thing it comes across to heal the party. An inscription has been carved into the ancient stone and looks as if it was left by the Watchers. Watchers float above world. Watch, protect. This island is home, here from beginning. Not just home to Watchers, home to awe, special awe, or to banish darkness. Lightium. I see those dragons are there so that we can get out of this place real quick. Oh, there's a campsite. Beauty. Love a campsite, me. You know, if you make camp with Bormrun, he's in camp with you. An inscription has been carved into the ancient stone. It looks as if it were left by the Watchers. Island not just home to Watchers, home to awe, special awe to banish the darkness. Or make special weapon, weapon to restore hope, weapon to save all the dread. Try my hardest to get away from this lad.
So much power!
Need a little oomph.
He's a speedy lad. Nope, not really that much of a challenge. Maybe I didn't need to buff that hard. The party gets 1299 XP though. I get to what? Absolutely not. I'm no. Did you see it? There's a toggle back there. We can't just break this wall. Okay. I feel like we probably could if we tried. I feel like we're probably gonna. You're playing Kingmaker. Is that game good, by the way? Is that Zach keeps telling me the game's amazing, but I haven't seen it yet. I haven't played it. An inscription has been carved into the ancient stone. It looks like it was left by the Watchers. They came, monsters serving the Dark One, came to steal the ore, fierce battle. Watchers fought monsters, much bloodshed, much sacrifice. Peaceful land ruined, now known only as Battleground. It's Pathfinder as a video game, like Baldur's Gate. That sounds pretty rad, to be honest. Chunk of Mirror Stone. Purple eye. Green eye. Sacred styles. Goddesses tiaras. Saintesses. Dresses. Oh, I can make shimmering tuxedos and shimmering dresses now. And if you remember my Dragon Quest 8 play, I had a shimmering dress equipped to... Is that a bunny girl? I had a shimmering dress equipped to... what's her face? The lady. and she kept just reflecting people's spells. Like, you'd cast mid-heal on her, and she'd just be like, fuck you. I don't want your HP. That's not how that's meant to work. This game is far too chaotic. Hello there, handsome. Fancy a quick puff puff? Sure. She's going left. Okay. Are you ready? Alright then, close your eyes and we'll get started.
Don't be nervous now. Just relax.
Why is it voice acted? Why is it voice acted?
Oh, you're so muscly. Let me work out these knots.
Why is it voice acted?
Does that feel good? You'll tell me if it hurts, won't you? Okay, all done. You can open your eyes now.
Why is it voice acted?
Time to take the plunge, darling. 3, 2, 1. Puff, puff!
What am I witnessing here? How was it? Felt like heaven, right? That's why I call it the puff puff of paradise. Come back whenever you want. I'll give you another go. Be waiting. Skydiving, mate. Skydiving. Bungee roping. How did she get up here is my question. That looks safe. %100% safe. Agate of evolution. We came in through that. Are you kidding me? Are you 100% serious with me right now? A fucking locked door? Isn't Eric a professional thief? Can't he just, you know, the door? An inscription has been carved into the ancient stone. It looks like it was left by the Watchers. Dark One attacked, battle raged, many fell, precious or lost, but some remains. One day will be needed again, perhaps. Watchers protect last seam of ore, protect until end, protect until World Tree calls us home. Oh shit. They're part of the tree. What's that? What's that noise? What is that? What is that noise? It's 7 PM. Holy shit. Imagine if I had forgotten to press the record button. Imagine how embarrassing that would be. Chrono Crystal. Oh, tut tick. I finally found a password, but now I'm completely lost. Where am I and who? Hold on a minute. You're the Luminary. My luck has turned at last. Here, listen to the password I got my hands on. And visit now Damdara via the Alton Origins. Tokity Tick, use that password I gave you to visit another world from the Echo Chamber in Talkington. Oh! The remote talkers out there whiling away the hours, searching for your passwords, you know. Be sure to take a moment and talk to them. What is she doing? Is she she's doing her calisthenics? She's doing some squats? You good there, Jade? Take a moment to talk to them if you come across any. No, I have no idea. And with that, I'm clocking off and traveling back to Tickerton. If it was lovely meeting you, good luck with the rest of your adventure. TikTok! Oh, almost. None of those are right. I was hoping that we could just bust it open from this side, but it seems like that's a no-go. Alright. Onwards and upwards. Molten globules. Oh, look, a hunter-killer machine. And what's that? A floating hunter-killer machine. Gold nugget. I'll take a gold nugget. Gold nugget. Gold nugget. What? What? Chest. Bad axe. Nice. Very nice. You already checked that out. Already checked. Yahoo! The inscription has been carved in the ancient stone and looks like it was left by the Watchers. The Drea was at peace, but then disaster, Dark One came. Hope turned to despair. Only Luminary can defeat him, and with sword only, sword of precious ore. Okay, so we're gonna need this ore. Dog. Gonna need this ore dog. Savvy Sapphire. Is this where I came from, by the way? Like if I were just to... Overlooked Cavern. No, it is not. Overlooked Cavern. That sounds like it's got treasure in it. Or at least somewhere to sit down, maybe. That'd be cool. That would be cool. That would be cool. This would be cool. Why is the path so long? Why is the path so long? There's nothing in here. Oh, the ore is in here.
Something tells me we found our special ore.
Something tells me there's about to be a boss fight.
You have got to be kidding me.
Honey, are you okay?
I'm more than okay. Do you know what this is? It's orichalcum. Do you have any idea how much this stuff is worth?
Me playing Harvest Moon.
Orichalcum? Well, well. I've read about it in books, but I've never seen it with my own eyes. Are you sure, laddie?
Am I sure, he asks? You bet I am. I steal valuable stuff for a living, remember? This is it. The rarest metal in the world. I wish Mia was here to see this.
Yep.
So this is the ore we were looking for. I should have guessed. Imagine what a fortune you could make with a lump this big.
Eric betrays the party.
Sorry. Got a little carried away there. Don't worry, I get it. This here ore is strictly for sword making.
Rarefied orichalcum. It looks like it's kind of slightly radioactive, if you ask me. It's got a nice normal map. Hey, check that out.
We're one step closer to making that sword. But we've still got a way to go. Let's hit the road.
Let's hit the road. Jack! And don't we come back. Yeah, we've still got like a few rooms in here to explore, haven't we? And can we cast Zoom out of here? Is that legal? Is it legal to cast Zoom out of this place? Is there a fucking optional boss at the bottom? Don't fucking do that to me. Don't optional boss me, mate. I swear to God, I am at my limit with optional bosses. Killed the one in the bottom of the castle though, didn't I? Yeah, killed it good. That sounds good. That sounds like an optional fucking dragon, doesn't it? Oh no, just regular dragons. Apparently. Something to take over there. Something down there too. Very interesting. Are you kidding, you game? We need one of those dragons to progress to that secret chest room. Unfortunately, for the dragon. What? 4 random encounters during a single rest. Overkilling machine. Wow. Do we have heal, multi-heal? We do. Nice. That's what you get for saying things, Sylvano. You get hit. Nice. Yes. 600 damage. That's what I wanted. Eric. Who's Eric? Hell yeah. Accuracy while wheeling plus 10%. So Handy Heal All obviously is going to use Party Mages not in the current party to heal you first, which means you can serve on MP. Whereas Heal All is gonna use the fucking main character's MP first. It's ridiculous. Ah! Jesus Christ! Get the fucking shit out of me! Well, look, finds a recipe book entitled Brace Yourself. Takes a look inside. Learns how to make life braces, mighty armlets, brainy braces, spirit braces, restoratives. No. Is this one as well a secret area with no other access point? Better not have a fucking scary encounter like that in it. Jesus! The sound alone is enough to kill a man. That is it though. That's the whole cave system. I was figuring maybe we'd have
Okay.
Oh, she's got to work out these knots, as in the knots that she's tying. I get it. It's a pun. It's a funny joke.
Time to take the plunge, darling. 3, 2, 1. Puff, puff!
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. The text is the best bit about that. It's so good. So good. Is this the way back? Is this the way back? Locked door, which we can't access. Way back. How long have I been live? 244 seems like a real short stream, man. But it's 20 past 7. I don't know. It seems like this is some relaxing gameplay that we could just do. Well, at least that wasn't a hidden boss. That's all I can say. Yeah. I know. I'm sorry, it's a slow start today. But I have lots of game jam work to do. I think I will save and peace out. We can raid someone though. If you've got any preferences on who gets raided. Does anyone have a preference on who we get raided? Who we raid? Whomst gets the raided? Raidedized? Let me do the talk out. And then we'll raid someone. Okay, so thank you everyone for coming to watch the live video. Thank you for coming to watch the video on demand. If you came to watch the live video or you came to watch the video on demand, thank you for witnessing me defeat Black Serpent. And as always, I will see you in the next episode.